Hey guys, you're Marta Geek. In this video, I'm wanting to share my opinions about the rumors going on around, which right now seems really solid, is about the Xbox Game Pass service coming to the Nintendo Switch, including Xbox Live as well. Now, keep in mind, I use Xbox for a long time. Right now, at this moment, I'm actually using Game Pass, even though I don't have an Xbox One console right now, but I'm using Game Pass on my PC, on my laptop, so that way I can play or first-party games offline on my laptop. Now, the rumors of Game Pass coming for the Nintendo Switch is that last year they announced, Xbox announced at E3 a service called, I think it was X Force, something like that. I forgot the name of it. That it would let games play or stream to any device, laptops, cell phones, tablets, and which better device than the Nintendo Switch? It makes a huge sense for the Nintendo Switch to get that service and let you play all the Xbox One games streaming to the Nintendo Switch, because you have all the physical buttons right there. It would be better than a tablet or cell phone. So the rumor is that it will be getting the Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch, and that the games would actually be streamed to the Nintendo Switch, just like right now you could do in Japan with games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Resident Evil 7. You could right now do that in Japan. You could stream those games to your Nintendo Switch. Sadly, here we don't have that service yet, but I think the way they're gonna bring that service is in partnership with the Xbox. So that's why, in my opinion, I think the rumors going on about Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch, I think that is totally going to be true. I think that's totally going to be true because, you know, what better partner than get Xbox, which already has a awesome service like Game Pass, and bring exactly the same thing they're doing in Japan, but in the United States with Game Pass. I think it totally makes sense, and I think they will do it. But the big question is, are they gonna put the effort on letting us play some of these games downloaded to your console? That way we could play them offline. Like you see right here, right now, I'm playing Crackdown 3, which is the game I'm playing right now on Game Pass on my PC, and this game is actually downloaded physically to my laptop. So when I go to work and there's like dead time and there's nothing going on around, I just take out my laptop and connect the Xbox One controller, boom, and I just play. I don't need to be connected to any Wi-Fi or any network whatsoever. So if they allow that on the Nintendo Switch, that would be the cherry on top of this service on the Nintendo Switch. That would totally make sense, and I would totally be so hyped for this. Right now, yes, I'm hyped for Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch, but if I could play these games offline on the Nintendo Switch, that would be awesome. But right now, I don't think they will, because for these games to run on the Nintendo Switch, they would actually have to get the, for example, what Blue Point did to Doom and what else again was the Wolfenstein game. You know, they would have to be a little bit tweaked and spend a little bit money on them so they can, you know, downgrade the graphics and all that. So that's the problem, that if for these games to run installed offline, they would have to be downgraded, most likely, most of them. Like, for example, Gears of War 4, Crackdown 3. This game is not that good looking. I'm liking it because of the action and the Crackdown. I'm a huge fan of Crackdown back in the days, and I'm truly enjoying everything in this game. I'm really enjoying this game. But this game is not better than Spider-Man or God of War or anything like that. Look, there's some frame rate issue right there. But I'm enjoying it. I'm loving this game. It's really fun, and right now for me it's very addicting. Completing all these awesome missions and upgrading your character. I'm really enjoying it, and I think this game would definitely would run great on the Nintendo Switch, and it would be awesome to have it on the Nintendo Switch. But the thing is, even though the Nintendo Switch is capable of playing a lot of games that you see on the Nintendo Switch, most likely it's going to have to get tweaked. You know, it's going to have to get tweaked. That means they're going to have to spend money, maybe downgrading the graphics a little bit so it can be playable offline on the Nintendo Switch. That's the problem. And I think for Xbox, it's going to be way easier for them to just flip the Switch and let you stream everything on the Nintendo Switch. So most likely, yeah, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be able to stream all your Xbox, you know, Game Pass library on the Switch. I think that is totally going to be possible. But the problem, of course, is the problem that I have with free-to-play games on the Switch is that you need a wireless service. You need a network service, and you need a good wireless service, because these games, if you're playing it on a service that's not that good, they're going to be lagging. And, you know, and the thing is, I don't walk around with a Wi-Fi network on my ass, you know. Everywhere I go, there's no Wi-Fi, okay? So I have to rely on hotspot from my phone, and that is not always the greatest network at all. Sometimes, most of the times, it's buggy. Most of the times, it's slow. So most of the times, I cannot play a lot of these free-to-play games on my Nintendo Switch on the go because, one, I'm using my data. When it reaches a certain point, then it gets slow. You know, depending on the day of the day, some wide networks are faster than other networks. You know, it's a hassle. You know, it's not a great experience. And for those saying that you do it all the time, okay, congrats to you. But I've tried a lot. I've tried to play like a lot of these free-to-play games on the Nintendo Switch. And, you know, it's mixed reviews, mixed experience, not a very good experience at all. That's why a lot of people have been talking about Apex Legends on the Nintendo Switch. You know, it would be good, but I just got tired of that already. I just got tired of getting free-to-play games that require online network. And what it ends up is me not playing them. There's a whole bunch of games that I do not play because they're online. They require online. And I'm not going to start right now, you know. So the thing is, if Game Pass comes to the Nintendo Switch, most likely, 100% most likely, it's going to be online. You're going to have to stream all the games. So, you know, in a way, it's good that's there. It's another feature you could say that a Nintendo Switch is capable of. But if you have an Xbox One and you want to get another second console, why would you play Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch when you're gonna actually have a better experience on the Xbox One? It makes sense if you have a PlayStation 4, then you can play some of the Xbox One games on the Switch. That makes totally sense if you're a PlayStation 4 owner. But of course, you're still locked to playing at your home with better Wi-Fi or with crappy Wi-Fi on the go. So yeah, but other than that, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you guys, because right now, you know, at first the rumors was that what we're gonna get is Xbox Live app on your phone. And right now on my phone and on the tablet or on the computers, you get Xbox Live. You know, there you can get Xbox Live right now. You could get the Xbox Game Pass on my cell phone, like you see here on the video. And you could browse through all the titles, and you can see what's new, what's old, what's popular. And you can, from the phone itself, you can install the games to your console, which is something that most likely you're going to be doing on the Nintendo Switch. But, of course, the extra thing that you're going to be doing on the Switch is that you're going to be able to play the games streaming to the Switch. But I really do wish that you can play at least some of the games offline on the Switch. That would be so freaking awesome. But I don't think so. Yes, I did hear rumors that Hori and the Blind Forest, I think that game is actually going to be available on the Nintendo Switch offline as a physical game. I think it is. But those are just rumors right now, and you know, Hori and the Blind Forest is not a very graphic intense game. And I think that game I think that game would be perfect on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah. Well, guys, and that's it. So yes, like I said, most likely we are gonna get Xbox Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch. When, I don't know. I think that's gonna be a great feature for Xbox to announce at E3. Since PlayStation is not gonna be at E3, if they come out with that, you know, this running Game Pass running on the Nintendo Switch, I think that alone is going to be a huge announcement at E3. So most likely that's where they're going to announce this service being available. I hope it's earlier. You know, I hope it's actually earlier. But I think that's going to be like the main focus, unless there's other rumors of Xbox announcing at E3 their new console. You know, the new Xbox generation console. So, you know, they might rather do that at E3 than Game Pass on Nintendo Switch. Who knows? But, you know, is it going to happen? For me, in my opinion, yes, it's going to happen. Sadly, Game Pass offline, I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to everything be streaming. So if that's the case, that means that I'm still going to be playing most of the Xbox One games on my laptop instead of my Nintendo Switch, because on my laptop, I can actually download these first-party games to play offline. I won't be able to most likely to do that on the Nintendo Switch. So that's my only complaint about it, but that's the nature of streaming games. You know, by now we already know that a lot of these free-to-play games require online, and a lot of you guys are already getting used to it. I'm not. I'm just not playing them. And if that's the case with this, yeah, I would just not be playing them, because why play them online on Nintendo Switch streaming when I could play them offline on my laptop with a bigger screen and the full-blown Xbox One controller. See what I mean? But guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you want to get Game Pass, and how do you think it's gonna work on the Nintendo Switch? Is it going to be full 100% streaming? You think there's going to be offline mode? I don't think so, because like I said, for these games to play offline, they're going to have to Microsoft would have to spend more money on making these games, downgrading a lot of these games to work on the Nintendo Switch. So it's easier for them to flip the Switch and make it work streaming. So guys, thanks for watching this video. This was also gameplay of Crackdown 3 that I've been playing and recorded on my laptop. And keep in mind, the graphics are not HD graphics right now. They're not at its full potential, because my laptop can't actually handle playing and recording at the same time in HD or 4K. So right now this is playing like I think this is recorded like at 720p or 990p, something like that, so it can record in game at the same time. So yeah, keep that in mind. This game does look way better than you see right here. Way better. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Till next time. Bye bye.